handle the truth.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Hi guys, it's Andy here with the Friday pre-Zoom call. Now guys, Miguel's trying to share this on Facebook because I unfortunately got my account restricted yesterday. So hopefully Miguel's getting that sorted out so it goes out live on Facebook, the Facebook page and the Facebook group. Just checking if that's happening. Hopefully it is. Otherwise, guys, please pop over to the YouTube channel. It is live on YouTube, but Miguel's going to share it from YouTube to the Facebook group. So you will see this at some point. So sorry about the problems. I cannot post, can't even post on my timeline. I'm restricted from posting in groups or pages for 2 days. Very kind of them, all because I shared a live. So guys, in spite of what maybe I've said earlier or previous, do not share lives at all. Unfortunately, what I'd advise you to do is just tag people when you're on the call. In the comments, just tag them, because sharing this call unfortunately can get you into difficulties with Mr. Zuckerberg. So I do apologize if I've given you information that might have got you into bother yourselves. So okay guys, anybody who's watching, anybody who's brand new, I'm going to give you a chance to, well, bring some people to the call. So just tag people or invite them to the call. That would be great, and we'll get into it. But before I do that, what I'd like to do is just run a teaser video just to give the new people an idea of what we're going to talk about today. But it's all about our Zoom call, guys. We do a Zoom every single day, Monday to Friday. You go to gmeta1.live, and today is the biggest Zoom of the week. So you really want to get on that. So please bring some people to this call, and just get ready, and we'll get into the call just after this short teaser video. Okay, I can see we're live on the Facebook page. Thank you, Miguel, for doing that, getting that sorted. Don't know how he's done that, but it's not. It's not coming from the YouTube, so I don't know what he's done there. Okay, well done. Anyway, Miguel. Okay, guys, we are building a metaverse now. The thing about the metaverse, unless you've been living on a desert island for the last 2 years, you must have heard the phrase metaverse and you must have heard the phrase NFT. Now we're encompassing all of that and other things, gaming, property, purchasing land, purchasing NFTs, staking NFTs. We're doing all of that. We're building a metaverse, a brand new, shiny metaverse. Now, the metaverse concept, that's been around for, would you believe, 19 years. 19 years ago, Second Life came out. And, I looked at Second Life way back then and I thought, this is crazy, absolutely crazy. But, there's a lot of pioneers. Think of all the pioneers in life. They've always been laughed at, mocked, mistrusted, thought they were kooks. And, the guys behind Second Life probably had all that too. But that is still going. Now, it paved the way. It was the pioneer, the trailblazer for the other metaverse projects that are out there. Now, there's plenty of those as well. There's Sandbox, Decentraland, CryptoVoxels, Somnium Space. That's just 4. There are, in effect, about 15, 20, if not more, actual metaverse projects, all more mostly with their own cryptocurrency token. And we're no different, except we are, because what we're doing is we're establishing a presence in a lot of those other metaverses. We don't see them as competition. In fact, they're an enhancement of what we're doing here. We're building a bridge between all of those into our brand new shiny metaverse. Now, to do that, we're raising $5 million. Now, that isn't quite accurate. We're not raising $5 million. This isn't a crowdfunding exercise. No, guys. We are selling pre-sale $5 million worth of our G-Meta tokens. Now, G-Meta tokens is going to be the currency that we use in our metaverse. Let's have a look in the back office first of all. And you'll see where we're at with this. Okay, so we're raising $5 million. We're selling in pre-sale $5 million worth of G-Meta tokens. Now, as you can see, we're actually in round 2. We've already raised $1 million, and we're into the second $1 million now in the pre-sale. So, round 2 progress, we're already 125,000, nearly 126,000 into that. So it won't be long before round 2 is actually finished, and then we go into round 3. Now, currently, if you want to get involved, what you want to do is get back to the person who invited you, get their link, and buy at least 1 slot of G-Meta tokens. $50 currently will earn you 2.15 million GMO tokens. Okay, now you want to buy at least 1 slot. Whatever you can afford, do that, because once you fund, this link becomes live. Now, this link, like the person who gave you their link, basically what it does is entitles you to get 100% bonus match from your level 1 referral. So if I bring John on board and John buys $1,000 worth of G-Meta tokens, I also get 100% bonus match. I get $1,000 worth of G-Meta tokens. Now, if John brings in Sue, and Sue also buys $1,000 worth of G-Meta tokens, John gets $1,000, but I will also get $500 because level 2 referrals also entitle you to a 50% bonus match. Now, in this way, you can see how you can possibly stack millions and millions of G-Meta tokens. Remember, just $50 is over 2 million G-Meta tokens. Now, you think about that. Now, think about people who might come in and buy $1,000 worth, because that would be like 20 million. Think about that, because what you can do, therefore, is stack millions and millions of G-Meta tokens before we actually launch the rest of the tokens to the public once we hit the 5 million. Once we hit the 5 million, this is going to go on sale in Pancake Swap as a token. So we're giving away in pre-sale, we're selling 20% of the overall total of tokens that are going to be available. Now, once we do raise the 5 million, our metaverse will be ready to go, and our token will then go on general sale, and all of your accumulated G-Meta tokens will be airdropped to your wallet, and you'll be ready to rock. You'll do whatever you want with those. You can spend them, buy land, you can buy NFTs, you can play games with them, or you can sell them if you want, but obviously this project is all about the metaverse, and your spending power in our metaverse is going to be astronomical if you share this with a lot of people at this point in pre-sale, because once it's pre-sale is complete, there'll be no more bonus, there'll be no more 100%, no more 50%, and we will be into the actual reality of G-Meta 1 metaverse. Okay, folks, so what you do now, between now and when we launch, will dictate how well you exist in our metaverse. So just to recap that, there's a little video I'm going to run. It's called Earn Your Way. Okay, folks, there you go. And you can see how you can accumulate millions and millions of G-Meta tokens. Now, let me give you a bit of food for thought. So I'm just trying to get the this going in the group as well. So I'm going to see if I can get Miguel a link to share this to the actual group. Hang on a second. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to copy that and send it to Mr. Miguel Salvador, because I cannot post. If you haven't heard already, I can't post. Okay, I'm just asking him. Post this in the group. Okay, so probably a few people who normally join us from the group maybe aren't seeing this yet, but they will see it and catch up. So I'll do the whole call. Don't worry about that, because normally there's about 4, 5, 6, 7 people on this call. But once I see it the next day, it goes up to 150, 160, 200 people. So it's not that important that everybody sees it in real time, but it's nice to hear from people, obviously. Okay, so I can't put it in the group. It's in the page. Miguel says, okay, we'll try and organize this. Back to Monday. Monday will be back to normal because I'll be out of Facebook jail. But it's just been a complete pain in the backside, unfortunately. This is what happens when you threaten G-Meta or Facebook with an alternative metaverse project than they're running. I shared lives all over the place before this, but just because I share G-Meta one, I get my account restricted. What does that tell you, folks? You make your own minds up. Okay, so now, as I've said already, you can accumulate lots of G-Meta tokens. However, now just to give you a bit of food for thought, I mentioned Sandbox as one of the other metaverses. Now, say for example, you manage to accumulate yourself 100,000, sorry, 100 million G meta tokens. Okay, so say you imagine to accumulate. Now, bear in mind, $50 will buy you 2 million. So say somebody you get a bunch of people putting in maybe $500, you're getting 20 million every single one of those with your 100% match. So getting $100 million isn't like a mad Mount Everest situation. So if you manage to accumulate yourself 100 million G meta tokens, and let's have a look at Sandbox's currency. Now, Sandbox released their currency back in 2020. And at that point, Sandbox was merely just a smartphone game, an app, essentially, a game. And they didn't launch their token, their metaverse rather, until last autumn. Now, the token went along and it did quite well for a while. It got up to nearly $1, which was pretty impressive. You know, if you had 100 million of them, think about it. You never know. Okay, now if you had done that, look what happened last autumn. It went all the way up and up and up and up once they launched their full blown metaverse. And it coincided also with Mr. Zuckerberg talking about the metaverse and Facebook. And at that point, a lot of people started getting involved in the metaverse and actually in Sandbox's metaverse and Decentraland and a few others. Look what happened to their token, $8.40. Back to what I said. Imagine you had 100 million of those in advance. But they didn't do that, guys. They didn't certainly give you do a pre-sale where they were giving them away. They certainly weren't giving them away down to levels and allowing you to accumulate hundreds of millions. But imagine you have hundreds of millions of those tokens and it went up to 1 cent. 1 cent. If you had 100 million tokens, you're a dollar millionaire. 1 cent only. This doesn't have to go through the roof. But imagine it went up to 1 cent. Imagine it went up to 10 cents. Imagine it went up to $1. Think about that. Now, what you can do, but what you do between now and relaunch, just share this. You've got 10 opportunities a week to share this opportunity, this G metaverse and our token. You've got 10 opportunities a week. So I do 5 of these calls and then there's 5 Zooms. Now, the thing with the 5 Zooms is if you're on all of those calls, your name's taken down and it's put into the draw on Fun Friday, which is today. Now, tonight's call, if you've been on the calls Monday to Friday every day, you're going to have 5 chances to win a share of $200 because we give away money on Friday. Miguel and Richmond love to give away money and make people happy for the weekend. And that's what we're going to do at gmeta1.live. 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. if you're in the Pacific Coast in the States. And you can work it out where you are from those, I hope. But please bring people to the call, get people on the call, because if we get over 100 people on that call, the pot goes up to $300. If we get 200 people, the pot goes up to $400. So you're increasing your chances of winning and you're increasing the package that you might actually win. So you're really get on those calls. You're going to learn an awful lot about what we're doing. Now, had you been on the call yesterday, you would have seen what Miguel's doing. Miguel is a very, very intelligent man. He's very clever. And he's come up now. I'm putting together a property presentation. We're going to start running at least one property show every week. And that's going to actually go out on LinkedIn as well. Because I used to work in the property market and I'm going to be trying to contact a lot of people in that sector that I used to work with. I used to work for a marketing company for 7 years. And it's opened my mind. But in sharing that with Miguel has come up with an amazing idea, and that's already in motion in Crypto Voxels right now. And I showed it on the call last night, but I'm not going to steal his thunder. I'm not going to steal his thunder on this. He can tell you all about it on the Zoom tonight. You need to be on the Zoom tonight to find out what this is all about. Now, there's so many ways to approach this, but the property side of it is just mind-blowing. Anything you can do in the real world in property, you can do it in GMeta 1, but you can actually do more as well. You know, it's all very well having a property, bricks and mortar, brilliant, fine, and it goes up a little bit. But not only does your property potentially go up in price, up in value in the metaverse, in our metaverse, in any metaverse, also you can stake it. You can stake it. It's an NFT in itself, and everything in it is an NFT. And you can stake all those bits and pieces and earn yourself passive income, as well as the property appreciating in price. There's so many ways, so many aspects to the metaverse. You just need to open your mind. There's just an array of ways to earn money from it, to use it to your advantage. And Miguel's got an amazing way where if you want to get involved in crypto voxels right now, and you want to buy a piece of land, that's going to cost you like $9,000 if you're lucky. If you're lucky. But that doesn't need to be the case. And Miguel's got a way where you can own a piece of property in any of the metaverses that we have a presence in before we even go live with our own, and you can own a piece for an awful lot less. So please get on the Zoom call tonight to hear about that. gmeta1.live. I'm going to keep saying it till it's second nature. You don't need a Zoom link. Stick that into your browser on your phone or on your computer. Okay, let's have a look at our metaverse, because the guys have been busy. It's already taking shape. This isn't something that's way off down the line. No, guys are working on it right now. Have a look at this.
Don't you think we're done? Don't you think we're done? Make me feel alive. Take my hand and run, let me be the one. Let's just take the dive. Night's only begun. Don't you think we're done?
Okay, what do you think of that, guys? That is actually the GMeta metaverse. That isn't Somnium Space. That isn't Decentraland. That is ours. Look at the quality of what these guys are producing. Now, that's 1% of it. You know, that's a kind of tropical vibe going on there. There's going to be other bits and pieces, just like there is on planet Earth. We're going to have all sorts of different terrains, different kind of locations, different vibes, and you know, the areas that we're going to build in, that they'll become desirable. Certain areas will become more desirable than others, just like in the real world. And I know for a fact they are building a showpiece mansion there just to show people the actual possibilities that we have here. As you can see, the land parcels are there. They're already being established. So it's all systems go, guys. And, you know, things are going to get quicker and quicker as our marketing machine cuts in, because we are ready. The only question is, are you ready? Okay, guys, you feeling competitive? Do you like prizes? Because we've actually got prizes as well as giving you a 100% bonus match, as well as giving you a 50% level 2 bonus match. We've actually got competitions where you can actually win prizes as well. So have a look at this, guys. I want to show you our back office. We have got a competition. It's not a never-ending competition, but an ongoing competition. Every single round of 1 million. If you look at leaderboard, if you're already on board, look at leaderboard. If you're not, get the link, join up, get your slot, then click leaderboard. Okay. Now we have got 4 competitions, and as you can see, competition 1 is the top 10 recruiters. That's the person who recruits the most people who make a purchase. Okay, they need to make a purchase. That is very important. Top 10 team builders is the second competition, and that is the person who has the most recruits on level 1 and level 2 who have also made a purchase. Top 10 team contributors, that is the total that has been raised by any individual over the level 1 and level 2 financially in dollars. And finally, the top 10 investors, that is pure and simple somebody who's put in the most funds during that round, the top 10 people. And as you can see, you're going to have to go some to get to number 1 because somebody's put in nearly $79,000 in one go. But to get in the top 10 right now, only take you to put in $300, $350 will get you into the top 10 right now. So it doesn't need to be a massive amount, but there are people out there who will do that. And there's BTC Sam. I don't know who that is. However, BTC Sam, who was able to put in nearly $79,000, I'm sure BTC Sam also knows other people who have similar disposable income and can do that sort of investment. You know your budget. That's entirely down to you. The size of the opportunity you see here and the amount of money you want to spend. It's as simple as that. You're comfortable with spending. That varies for everybody the world over. Now, those guys, once we finish this round, we did this after the round 1. Each of the top 10, the 40 people in the top 10 will get themselves an exclusive NFT. They'll get that automatically. Now, in each of these categories, the top 10 people will also get put into a draw to win one of 4 Oculus 2 virtual reality headsets. So there's going to be a headset for the top 10 here, one of the top 10, a headset here for one of the top 10, here and here. But there's an additional headset. What we do for the 5th headset is we take all 40 names and put them into one draw for an additional headset. Now, as you can see, you could actually qualify in all of these categories. So you could end up having 4 chances of winning an Oculus 2 headset. You can win 2 Oculus 2 headsets, 3, 4 potentially, if you're in all of those categories. Okay, so that's the big picture. Now, guys, the other competition, it's not a competition as such, it's privileges. Now, if you are a person who maybe has $10,000 worth of disposable income. Hi there, how you doing? If you are somebody with $10,000 worth of disposable income, well, if you want to put that in right now, you'll become a VIP. Now, everybody loves VIP treatment. Who do you know who likes to be to live life like a VIP, get VIP treatment, get to the front of the queues, get the best seats, get the best tickets, etc., etc. If you know those people, or if you're one of those people, I'd urge you to put in $10,000 if you can do that, if that you're comfortable with that, because you'll become a VIP. Now, that comes with its own privileges and they're outlined in this video. Hang on a second there.
Say make money, money, make money, money, money.
Make money, money, make money, money, money.
Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Survival of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. You got a $5 bill, put your hands up. You got a $10 bill, put your hands up. You got a $20 bill, put your hands up. You got a $50 bill, put your hands up. Holla, holla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on.
Okay, guys, that's the one with the catchy tune. Now, as you can see, you get lots of privileges, and then you're entered into a very, very special competition. And you can win one of 3 of those iconic US muscle cars, those Dodge Challenger SRTs. Now, they retail around about 100K in the States. You can, if you're not in the States, you can take the money as well in lieu of the prize. Okay, so we'll work out an amount for that, and that would be sent to you instead. If you're like me in the UK, I mean, for me to get that would be ridiculously difficult. So obviously, I if it was me and I won it, I'd take the money. Okay, simple as that. So guys, that's the privileges you can get. Now, if you're not one of those people who has 10,000, and you know, most of us don't, but if you know somebody who might, I'd advise you to get in touch with them ASAP, because as you saw from one of the other videos, we've got a marketing contract with CoinPresso. That's a 6-figure marketing contract. Those guys aren't messing around. No, no, guys, they are sharing G-Meta globally in the media, in the cryptocurrency media, metaverse, tech media, investment media, all over the world in different languages. So that marketing is going to snowball things very, very quickly. And this is an opportunity. You know, a lot of people in, you know, even me, for example, I've been involved in cryptocurrency since 2015. I've also been involved in online marketing since before that, since about 2013. And my mindset was always, there's a certain audience I want to take things to. Well, do you know what you can do with that? Rip it up, because basically this opportunity is one you can take to anybody. That's why it opened my mind, and I'm now going after those people in the property sector, because already, you know, I saw an article the other day. There's a mansion that was sold in the UK by an estate agent company I used to work with. That mansion was sold for £27 million, which is about $40 million. But with it, they also sold an NFT copy of the same property. So they are already doing this, and I just thought I need to get those contacts. I need to go after those guys. So apply it to what other jobs or businesses you have done throughout your life. You can take this anywhere, because anything you can do in real life, you can do and profit from it in the metaverse and in our metaverse. Very, very important, guys, that you get on the call tonight. I cannot say that strongly enough. You're going to learn some new stuff. You're going to hear Miguel's amazing idea for getting on the property ladder in any metaverse. And this is very, very exciting. It just, they're already doing this. It's already happening, and it will be available very, very soon, within a week, maybe shorter even. He'll be able to update you today on that. Plus, I do know we're building a substantial showcase mansion. You would have had a look at that last night if you had been on the Zoom. If you weren't, you're very naughty. But get on tonight's Zoom. It's Fun Friday, and you can win some funds. Okay, now guys, the final thing I'm going to say, I mentioned that our token, you can earn this token. And the thing about launching a cryptocurrency, think about the cryptocurrency launches you've been involved in the last year. A lot of us jumped on, did meme coins, silly things named after dogs or cute animals with absolutely no use case scenario whatever. Unlimited liquidity. We're going live with this token with $2.5 million in locked liquidity. And a use case scenario is undeniable because anything you want to do in our metaverse, you're going to have to purchase GMeta tokens. That's going to be the only token you can use in our metaverse to buy land, to build a house, to decorate the house, to buy yourself some shoes, to buy yourself a new head for your avatar, to buy yourself a new jacket, to buy NFTs, to play games. Think about that. There's your use case scenario. But just to back that up, one last video. I'm going to let you go after that.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay, guys, there you go. That is the use case. It's totally undeniable. That's exact. Sammy's just said it. Sammy's just said it. Anything you want to do in GMeta 1, you need our GMO token. It's as simple as that. This is a dream for investors. Once we launch this with the 2.5 million liquidity, the use case, anybody even who's not in our metaverse project, but just looking to invest in a token, that's a dream ticket. It's a dream ticket. And guess what? If you're holding hundreds of millions of those, what do you think that's going to do to the price? Simple as that. Okay, guys, we will see you on gmeta1.live today. Our Zoom call, 4 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 p.m. if you're in the UK. Have a lovely remainder of your week, and indeed, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for joining me today. Sorry about the slight issues with me being in Facebook jail. I'll be free on Monday. We'll see you then, guys. Bye now.